Let's keep this thing rolling, Bella. Your next fight is a super lightweight fight. Introducing first, Jack the Ripper Lipa.
And here we've got Jack Lipa, the Ripper. Mate, I can tell you first thing, I'm absolutely loving the mo and the mullet on Jack. Seeing him at the back is absolutely Ripper point from this point here. So I'm not sure where the Ripper comes from, the mo, the mullet, or his fighting style. So here he is fighting out of Absolute MMA.
And what we know about Absolute is they have some of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the country. Luca himself, a brown belt. Was a no-gi world champion at blue belt, a silver medalist in the world IBJJF at purple belt. So you know what his aim's going to be as soon as this fight starts.
Yes, certainly. Mate, and so calm at the back when I was talking to him as well. Obviously, I'm loving the Queen song too. Really, really comes into that mo. And that being said, obviously he's got his brown belt, but he's also really, really comfortable striking. So at the end of the day, he doesn't care where it goes, and he's got a great dance partner in Isaac Berndt for later on, so we'll introduce him later. But from this point here, he wants to scrap and eventually take it to ground, but he's not a slouch in terms of striking either.
Well, he's spraying with submissions from top and bottom of both armbars, so we'll see if we can get one of them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent, Isaac Berndt.
Okay, and now we have Isaac Berndt making his walk out from Lionheart Fight Club. Obviously training under Michael Tapau and also Slick Nick as well.
I've been watching a couple of Isaac Berndt's boxing fight in the famous Brophy boxing tent, and I can tell you he's got some slick head movement. He knows where his fists are meant to go. I really do see this as a classic striker grappler matchup.
Yeah, I was talking before. I mentioned him back in the back of the stands, saying that I think that Jack has you on the mullet. He goes, you know what? He definitely has the mullet on me, but he's also trying to grow his own. He's in the early stages, so
I think
it might be battle of the mullets here. But Isaac is an amazing fighter. I actually shared the cage with him on a different card previously. One of the XFCs, I think it might have been 47, something along those lines. And the way how determined he is in the cage is just phenomenal. Like, he is an animal and he will not give up. Doesn't matter what the other person has against him, he does not give up.
It's cool to see Dimps Gillies back in Lionheart's corner again. Long running relationship back when Dimps used to run Body Shot. And Dimps and Mikey Tapau have always got along really well, had a really good working relationship. Good to see one of the more experienced professionals and active professionals in the country back in Lionheart's corner.
And we all know that both Dimps and Michael know how to strike, so we certainly know what Isaac's going to be coming to the table to do today.
This next fight is a super lightweight fight, 3-by-3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the blue corner. Weighing in at 73.6 kilos. With a record of 1 win, 1 loss. Fighting out of Absolute MMA. Jack the Ripper Lipa.
And his opponent in the red corner. He weighed in at 73.4 kilograms, holding an amateur record of 1 win and 1 loss, fighting out of Lionheart Club. Give it up to Isaac Berndt. Your referee in charge is focusing.
And here we go. Both of these gentlemen coming to their third fight each. Loving the Punisher pants there by Isaac. Straight into it.
Straight in.
Always action-packed. Every Isaac Berndt fight, it's always fun to watch. Lipa working towards the clinch as expected. Let's see if Isaac can break away and keep this slugfest going.
Isaac's trying to maintain that distance, not be on that cage. Beautiful reversal there, just left shoulder in the chin. Great takedown defense there as well.
Working really well, really hard early on. Oh, gets the takedown himself. I don't know if that was to script for Isaac, but he gets it nonetheless.
He's doing a great job moving that out.
Oh, wow.
Very, very slick by Jack. And Isaac has that never give up attitude.
As far as transitions goes, that was slick.
It certainly was. Isaac made Jack work for that as well. But Jack's comfortable enough. This is his third fight.
And Jack should, on paper, have a humongous advantage on the ground. He's very, very well established in the grappling community already.
He's got that top hook over.
Yeah.
And he's under the neck.
Choke. I think he's got it here.
He is under the neck. He hasn't quite got the second hand in
yet.
He's
put it in. It's under his chin and he's squeezing. I think he's got it. And there he goes. What a performance turned in by Jack the Ripper Lipa.
Beautiful slick transitions. Just so smooth and didn't give Isaac a chance to breathe there. Pardon the pun, but nice little rear naked choke. And that came from Jack basically staying on him. Right from the word go. Straight in there, just wanted to remove any space whatsoever and really make Isaac work for it.
And to Isaac's credit, that fight probably could have had a bit more time on the feet if he just didn't get that inside trip and do the takedown himself.
Yeah, it's hard to know because sometimes something's there and you can...
it's just instinct, right?
Yeah, once you punch someone in the head a few times, you do take away their belt rankings. So if you get punched in the head enough, brown belt doesn't mean anything anymore.
But yeah, just beautiful technique. Just control of that bottom hook. As we know, if we've been grappling long enough, you don't really need that top hook because the escape routes are all down to the bottom hook. So just control that bottom hook, get the hand under the chin, squeeze away. Great performance.
The referee stopped this fight at 1 minute and 34 seconds in round 1 by submission. And your winner, Jack the Ripper Lipa!
I was actually still quite impressed with Isaac there because he was still a bit calmer than we've seen him before. So looking forward to seeing him enter the cage again. And chalking a win up there for the Absolute MMA.
Jack, let's get to learn a little bit about the Ripper. Born in the USA, is that correct?
Yep.
So tell me about where your MMA journey began. Was it there or here?
Started out jiu-jitsu in the United States, was active competing in jiu-jitsu a lot. I kind of did an MMA fight, just trying to jiu-jitsu my way through it. You know, it was a great experience, learned a lot from we went to Australia. That's when I really picked up MMA. Absolute MMA is a great place to train. I'd like to thank Dylan for taking me, Tommy Carson, Daniel for having me at XFC. It's a great event. Love Queensland.
So what comes next for you in your journey?
More of the same. Yeah, just waiting for fights.
Congratulations.